And I'm just wanting to do some things that are a bit lighter. Oh, do you need volume up?
No, just turn it horizontal. Horizontal. Stop thinking of that.
Okay. All right, I'll try. I don't speak naturally very loudly, so I'll try and keep it close to my. Literally, I've got to kiss it every time. Right.
Imagine it's something else.
Okay. Okay.
This was a crochet evening.
So my task was to develop a little exercise that would help everybody who's new to be introduced to other people who are here, have been here for years, and to have a little bit of fun while we're doing that, and also to make it an opportunity to learn something about where we've come from. So I'm sure there's lots of you who know about starseeds. I didn't know that much. I've been reading a lot more since I had the idea to do this. It just came into my head. And I have been researching the internet. I then asked a couple of people who know about these things, like Bente and Michael, to verify the information, because I was getting varying information. So it doesn't mean the information that's on these sheets is exactly the right information. Like if you've all picked a random card today, that doesn't mean that if you picked a Palladian card, you are a Palladian starseed. That's not what it means. We're just using that to put you into a group, to have a bit of fun and interact with people you may not have interacted with before. And then the role of your group is to present the starseed information to the rest of the group. And you can do that however you like. So if you just want to read what's on the paper, that's fine. I'm sure because you've got a rich wealth of experience here of people who know about starseeds, that you might want to add in some information to share, because it's an opportunity for people to learn from you. You know, I'm not putting myself up as an expert in starseeds. I've only just started reading about it, but it's really fascinating, really fascinating. So I know that Michael and I, when we started looking at the numbers, the life path numbers associated with starseeds, it just got a bit obsessive. You know, I was up at 12 o'clock at night looking up Hitler's number or something else, you know, looking up all these numbers. And then I will confess that I have dyslexia, a little bit of dyslexia. And so Michael had to change some of the numbers, because I had put Hitler as a master number 11-2, and I was completely wrong. I'd miscalculated. So,
But point out about judgment, because
Yeah.
hit home to me, looking
Yeah.
at Hitler and all the other dark ones that are here on Earth now. Doesn't mean to say they've come from a dark place. They've
No.
come from probably Andromeda or...
yeah, so let's say, one of the things I read is that if you've been a reptilian in a past life, and probably most of us have been, like, you know, you've been all sorts of starseeds, but it may be that the number represents the one that you're most associated with now, or there's something in that life path that is a mission for you here. Right? So just because if you get the same life path as Hitler, like if a reptilian comes back, apparently they're incredible healers and psychics. You know, when they come back and they've learned the lessons of a previous life. So that made me feel good when I read that, because I'm still reading about it, and I'd really appreciate anybody else to share what they've learned, you know, about starseeds in the group. Now, when you do the group, I've got information in here on each sheet. So I'm going to give each group a sheet of paper with some information that I researched. You can add into that. But also, if you're creative and playful, or one person in the group is, they might want to deliver the starseed information in the style of that starseed. So if you're a Venusian, you might want to be presenting it in a really sort of Venusian way, loving, sexy. You know.
Shaking your body
If you're more of an Arcturian, you might want to present it in a way that's very mathematical. So just be playful, or not. Just read it out if you want to, because I know not everybody is extroverted here. You know, so those who are introverts would think there's nothing worse than having to get up and do a presentation without much preparation. So be kind in the group. Don't push the introvert to be the one that presents the information. But if you're more extroverted and you think, yeah, I could present that, I'll be happy to do that. I want to be, you know, playful. I want to be playful and give everybody a laugh. Then do that. Okay. So is that clear? What we're doing? So okay, no. So each of you chose a picture by random. So if you pull out your picture, if your picture has got a blonde lady and two men, very attractive looking beings, they are the Palladians. Oh, you didn't get a
You
picture?
had your armful, I think. Let me go and get you one.
I think there's still some in there. No, I didn't include Draco, and I didn't include Anunnaki, and I didn't include Orions. I just included the more positive. They would be fun. Just in case somebody got unhappy about picking them. So who's got a Palladian? Palladian? Yes? I'll give you that one. I'm having to give you this information because it's going to blow away otherwise. So if you've got a Palladian, you can all, no, it's just one in the group, and then you'll share the information. Who got the Arcturian? It's a little golden man sitting down. Yep. So the Arcturians are all going to meet together. The Syrians was a bald-headed lady. The beautiful Syrians. I think you got a bald-headed Jenny, didn't you? Yep, you got one? Yep. Okay, so I'm giving the sheet to, I'll give it to you. Thank you. And then we've got the Lyrans. So this was a red-haired and a lion. This actually said Lyrans on it. It's very hard to find pictures that we could utilize.
Because the pictures are false.
Oh, okay, right. Yep. Will you please mention that later when during the presentation? Andromeda, this is a couple of pop stars. Look like the Beatles. Andromedans. Yep. Yep. Two men. Yep. Awesome. And the last one, who's gonna do the Venusians? Venusians? No one? Oh. Yeah, it's a lady on her own with dark hair. Well, it's all written on there. So you've not expected to know anything about these star seeds. It's written on there. What picture have you got? That's a Venusian. That's a Venusian. Because it's a picture of the dark-haired lady. So find the people who've got the same picture as you. Because isn't this interesting? It's a bit like in life, us starseeds have to find each other. So now you've got to find each other by talking to each other and find out what group you're in. And then you've got 5 minutes to get ready.
Okay, Arcturians, please form a line in front of me. Arcturians, form a line, a nice symmetrical line in front of me now. Arcturians, Arcturians, Arcturians. Excuse me, Arcturians, can we have a 45-degree angle over here? Over here, Arcturians. 45-degree angle over here. Up. Please, number off. Thank you. What's your number? One. We have one here. Arcturian, over here. If you've got a golden man sitting in a lotus position.
Okay, so find someone to give your
Raise your hands.
and just
Hello,
talk about who wants to do presentation.
I thought we all were. I've learned to be extrovert. I used to be, then I went very quiet.
So it's numbers 3 or 5, right? So your life path. So if you know, like I'm
Michael, any
Yes.
chance of getting a code off you, please?
Oh, yes. Oh, you didn't get one? Take your pick. Oh, a coat. Sorry, I thought it was a coat. A coat. This is, you never get cold in that one. It's a ski jacket.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. I'll go.
Heinz or Master Foods?
You don't avoid me, I tell you now.
What was the first one you had?
But that was my first one. I should put the Syrian back. Venusian from Venus. That makes sense. My Cancer's in Venus. No, my Venus is in Cancer. There's nothing wrong with my brain. My name's Lee and I'm here and I live in Victoria. That's all I need to know, right?
One, two, three, four, five, six. They're just going to present something that just, I'll reiterate what they're going to share with the rest of the group if they know about this stuff. So other people can say something more.
Yeah. So you and I are roaming around, seeing that they're okay.
Yeah, just make sure that they're on the path.
You can have your tea. Come on, Gillian. Is Gillian going to take that? Oh, is anybody left? No, come. So that's still running. Turn it off for one.